Hello everyone, welcome to Best Recipes with Sharon. Okay, let's get ready to make hearty beef and rice soup. It's very tasty and comforting and really easy to make. And it's great for those nice spring days when it's rainy weather, but it's good any time of the year. First, a little bit of an advertisement and we'll get right to it. Hello everyone, I just wanted to introduce you to my new cookbook, Best Recipes with Sharon, Homemade Meals and Appetizers Made Easy. It includes casseroles, soups and stews, main and side dishes, appetizers and hors d'oeuvres, breakfast and bonus recipes, pizzas and donaires. So there's a lot to offer in this little book. Go ahead and get your copy. And thank you so much for your support of the channel. This helps to keep everything going and I appreciate all your support. It's available on Amazon. Now without further ado, let's get right to making the recipe. We'll start with some beef broth. This comes in a carton that's 900 mils, so approximately 4 cups, or it's a little shy of, but it's okay to go with 4 cups. And I used a little bit of beef gravy that was left over from the beef roast that I cooked up. Now that's about 2 cups of beef gravy, give or take a little bit. Now if you don't have beef gravy, then you can certainly use 2 cups more of the beef broth, meaning a total of 6 cups. And it's good to prepare your vegetables up ahead. And it's also a really good recipe to use up leftover beef. Turn your stove on high, and be sure to mix the beef broth and gravy together really well. And like I said, if you don't have gravy, just supplement with more beef broth. The first vegetable we'll add is the carrots, because they need to cook the longest. So here I'm adding about 3/4 of a cup of sliced baby carrots. Bring your soup mixture to a boil, turn it down and let it simmer. Then I add about 1/2 cup of chopped green peppers. This will add a little bit of color to your soup and also give it a little extra flavor. Next, I finely chopped some sweet onion, and I added about 1/3 of a cup. Just enough to accentuate the taste of the flavors that's in the soup already without being overpowering. Gently simmer your soup, but be careful not to overcook your vegetables, so this will only take a few minutes. Now you can add 1 or 2 cloves of garlic that's been finely chopped. Depending on the size of the garlic, I used 1 large clove here. Then I sliced up some sweet potato and put that into the soup. And I probably used about 2/3 to 3/4 of a cup of that as well. And sweet potato doesn't take very long to cook. So that's why I added it a little bit later than the carrots, otherwise it would go kind of mushy and you don't want that to happen. Alright, on to seasoning the soup with a little bit of pepper, so about 1/2 teaspoon here, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt as well. Then I add 1/3 of a cup of basmati rice. This rice is a little fragrant and has a little bit of a nutty taste to it. And unlike other types of rice, this one will expand lengthwise. It will still double in size, but it will remain nice and slender. And it's one of my favorites. Okay, so on to adding about 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. And just enough of this will help to make the beef flavor stand out, and perhaps give the soup just a little bit of warmth. Now we can't get by too far without adding little herbs and spices. I go with Italian herbs and spices, and here I'm adding 2 teaspoons of that. It's like a one-stop shop for herbs and spices all in one bottle, and it makes it nice and easy too. On to using the leftover beef roast that you would have cooked up a day or 2 before. I trimmed it and chopped it a little bit and used about 1.5 cups of the roast beef. And you add that last because the roast beef is already cooked and you just want to heat it through. Your carrots should be just a tiny bit on the crisp side still, and of course your sweet potatoes should be cooked through but still firm. Now this is one nice hot pot of soup that'll make enough for about 4 people. And today I'm serving it with baking powder biscuits on side. If you want the recipe for baking powder biscuits, look for it on my YouTube channel. Thanks so much for watching today's video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment in the comments section.